All right, guys. It says that it's going live. It's giving me the same problems, but maybe I can just ignore them. Let's see what happens. Okay. It says that I'm live. It's still doing the weird screen blips things, where it's going all black and then coming back, but maybe that doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go for it this time. Let me know, please, if you can see me and hear me. Please let me know if you can see me and or hear me. I'm going to, yes, I'm in my long underwear. I never take them off. I wear them as pants. I wrap in them. So I'm going to play some kalimba. Let me know if you join, if you can hear me, if you could see me, because I want to wait a couple minutes to see if people actually come on here. For some reason, I have no way of knowing, can see and hear better than before. Okay. So I know it's crappy quality, apparently. Thank you, Kim, by the way. And thank you, Trev. And on my end, it's just black and white, black and white. So hopefully you guys can hear me and see me good enough to understand me. I'm going to play some kalimba right now until maybe perhaps a few more people join. And then I'm just going to take off. But in the meanwhile... Also, is it blacking out every half a second for you? I was going to say 30 seconds, but it's literally blacking out every 0.5 of a second. It's going black, black, black. Please let me know if that's happening. Somebody let me know if it's going black every single half of a second. Okay, thank you, Bree. Good, thank you, Trev. Okay, that gives me confidence that I can, thank you, Corey, too. I can actually start now. Yay, because I've been waiting to start this whole time. My computer's so slow that I had to make sure that you guys could see me fine. Okay, so, well, I'm just gonna play this for maybe 10 more seconds. Okay, guys. Kalimba, I love you. Little cutie with a cloud and sun. Okay, so today is in my hemisphere or area of the globe, April 15th, Wednesday. I had to look that up since I don't usually know what day it is. So it could be the 14th for you, the 15th, or another day. If this finds you on another day, that's totally fine as well. Um, the thing with channeled messages is that if you do resonate with them, then they are for you. And the reason why I say that is because if you resonate with them, that means there's some kind of connection in your heart or with your spirit slash soul that is saying, this is for me. I feel like this is for me. It's like tugging on your hair. It's like, hey, this is for me. But if you're really not resonating with something, then by no means take it on, because it's not matching your energetic imprint or the flow of your spirit through your vessel, and therefore it's not needed for you at that time. So take what resonates, and you can just feel free to discard the rest. Thank you for being open. Thank you for being patient. I really appreciate it. Especially you guys that are like my main peeps, that are the first people on here. Ooh, I love you guys. And so just like last week's channeling for the Divine Collective, we are again doing that today. So we will do Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, whichever one comes through first or whichever one it might alternate. I just go with it. I've already done my chakra balance. I'm super cleared out right now. I've been fasting a little under 12 hours. So I'm pretty clear. For some reason, I just felt like grabbing my selenite for some reason, and I'm just being guided to do this. So just be patient with me, especially because this has to do with my throat chakra. If I'm needing selenite right now, I'm sure it's for a reason. Okay, Divine Masculine is coming through first, just like last time. Maybe they have less patience. Okay, well, they actually do have less patience. And also, I wanted to remind you that there is divine masculine and divine feminine inside of both of us. Both aspects inside of all of us is what I meant to say. So it's not, if you're in a female body, you can only listen and take on the feminine aspects of this channel messages type of situation. No, or vice versa with masculine. We both, dude, see why I needed the selenite? I'm not crispy right now. We all have both feminine and masculine qualities inside of all of us. And so both aspects are healing channeled messages for all humanity, whether you are in a human vessel that is male or female. You must draw them a card from Spirit Messages Oracle. Which one? Certainly not that. Okay. So they want me to draw a card from this Mystical Shaman Oracle card deck so that you can see it. Something made me put on this nose ring today. I'm like so punk right now. Anyways, yeah. So they want me to draw a Divine Masculine from here. Place it on your sternum. From masculine. Briefly, we have encountered notoriety in the swords of our kingdom. We have overturned them, yes. It is why. And message. Okay. Briefly, we have encountered notoriety because we have overturned our swords in the kingdom. Oh, okay. I guess that just means that Divine Masculine is always like action, action, action. And having overturned their swords in their own kingdom means that they're surrendering to their more feminine qualities and aspects, it is not only true but true. You are needing to remind them that although nothing is set in stone, they do uphold the pace at which we race, set, go, run. It is not necessary for you to change your placement within the screen. You may continue to stare outside of the green, for it is only us masculines who set the pace, reminding the females that feminine qualities, yes, within us all. We are only here to create and endeavor and encounter that which rings true for no one other than the individual. We are isolating isosceles triangles from the premises and becoming equilateral. Yes, child, yes. Look directly at the camera. Reminding them that nothing is set in stone. You must reveal the card at once. Fire. And it's funny because I knew it was going to be upright because Spirit told me it is meant to be upright. And so take a look at that card. If you can see in the center, there's a heart. In the very center, there's a little heart. Right there. So 19, which adds up to 10, which is essentially just 1, which is woo, rapid speed, goes with lightning, goes with fire. That actually makes a lot of sense. But I'm going to ask them, like, what about masculine, divine masculine is this card representing? It is not only representing the masculines themselves, but their need for the overarching theme of independent restructuring. Remind them that nothing is set in stone. Okay, I keep getting the same message over and over and over again. So this is how the divine masculine is presenting right now. They are presenting as fire. Okay, they are presenting as the element of fire. Because fire obviously burns everything, but it's quite streamlined, unlike air that's moving all over the place, or unlike earth, which is kind of encompassing all. Fire, once the fire is lit, it creates that trail and it just blazes directly forward. Divine masculine is presenting as, okay, we've overturned our swords in our own kingdom and we are embracing our feminine qualities. So this is what got us some notoriety recently. People have been noticing, damn, the masculine is really stepping into their feminine aspects and they're being more receptive. But right now, and that has been acknowledged with the notoriety that the humans have been receiving in the masculine sense of things. I hope this is making sense to you. It's getting a little wishy-washy. But right now, they're presenting as fire and they are needing to focus on their individuality before they unify. Okay, it is entirely incorrect. The unification occurs simultaneously, my child. Okay, so pretty much the masculines are presenting as fire, as a fiery substance that is just taking charge. And by taking charge, what they're actually doing is balancing out their own feminine and masculine. This is creating unification amongst all divine masculine and feminines. They need me to reword something. They need me to reword it. Masculine is presenting as fire. Their feminine aspects are on the rise. Their solar plexus are ignited completely. It is why they have been experiencing flame-like exacerbation of molecular structure, heat flashes, heat algorithms, blisters on skin, feeling hot. Their solar plexus is united in the fact that we are masculine rising up. Our feminine is equally balanced, near. It is near. the time frame that our feminine aspects are equally balanced. But for now, we rise up in our independence. I'm just going to move on because this is getting really repetitive and it's kind of abstract. I don't know if you guys are understanding it. I hope you guys are. It's really hard for me to translate these things into English because I'm getting like visions and feelings, and I'm trying my best here, so I really appreciate your support regardless. Love you guys. I'm going to move on. Okay, see, I had a feeling today was going to be a jumpy day. They are having me go to Divine Feminine now, and this is the deck, The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit by Kim Krans. Okay? Super cool metallic dragon on the cover, Dragon Eye. So they're having me go to this deck, and they're having me get a message for Divine Feminine. It is not only what we are needing to know. Okay, so they had me grab a card for what we have already experienced, and we are needing to remove it from the deck. Dragon. How funny is that? I was just pointing. Okay, so dragon is all fire. Okay, so the feminines have already experienced their dragon energy, which is having their solar plexus ignited. We've already had that, which when your solar plexus is ignited, you are independent. You are not afraid or ashamed to live your soul purpose. And this is what's happening to the masculine right now. It is not only true, but true. So feminine, we've already experienced the dragon, the solar plexus chakra. We have already experienced our solar plexus chakras being ignited. This is a past energy that they wanted me to discard from the deck. But the masculine is undergoing that solar plexus igniting right now. And so they're feeling more independent. I don't have to do what my forefathers did. I don't have to do what my father wanted me to do or what my grandfather paved the way for me. I can be an independent masculine now. And in that sense, I can be more loving and caring, gentle, sweet, receptive, and feminine and yin. That's what's happening to the masculine. They're rising up independently. This is causing them to become more balanced. I'm understanding it now. This is causing them to be more balanced as a whole single unit, masculine and feminine. And therefore, it's just helping the whole planet. It's helping to unify the whole planet because they're no longer simply doing what was asked of them or sorry, I just wanted to show off this cup. It's cool. They're no longer doing what's asked, expected, or something like that of them. They're stepping into their full authenticity, which is different from what they've been doing for thousands of years. This card needs to be placed on the third eye. Collective feminine coming through. This is not only who we are presenting as currently / who we are becoming, but it is our greatest attribute currently. We must not share it with those who are not ready to receive. Keeping it in mind, most are activated and ready to receive. For the men in male bodies, or the men, divine masculine, in female bodies, will reach out to you, the precise viewer. It is not only true, but true, when they are ready to receive. For if you are encompassing your truth, people will sense it from miles away. You must show them the card at once. Hyena. Okay, interesting. I always feel kind of like when I get this card, but it's not a bad thing at all just because it's a freaky animal. Okay, so the hyena has already stripped off its masks because the hyena, we got the hyena card last time too. Because I remember talking about the hyena card. Something's going on here. Similar messages are coming through. That's not ironic. That's never ironic. But hyena requires being sober. So please be sober, divine feminine. You're going to want to get high. You're going to want to get drunk. You're going to want to indulge in sugar. You're going to want to do all these addictive kind of things. It requires sobriety. I'm kind of talking to myself here because I've been wanting to get stoned recently and I've been wanting to drink wine recently, but no, this is a reminder, stay sober. Okay? Because the qualities of the hyena are how the hyena has a laughter vibration and sound when it speaks. That's not a laugh, that's actually how it speaks and communicates. So this card is asking you, what are you covering up with laughter? What masks do you have on that you cover up with sarcasm because you're afraid of actually dealing with it? What masks are being revealed now? And you're wanting to do what you've always done, cover them up by being not sober, by being sarcastic. But the feminine is doing a very good job at dealing with their shit right now, straight up. The feminine is doing a great job at dealing with their crap. I feel it. It's difficult for me every day. I'm like, oh, I just want a joint. Oh, I just want some wine. Why am I feeling so emotional? Because things are coming out. Things are coming out. It is not only true, but true. By the way, I didn't point this out, but this is the alchemical symbol for fire. So this week, we're both presenting as fire. If you don't understand what this means that physically in your human body, you might feel like you're heating up. You might experience extreme passion. I mean, I wrote a whole rap song in like 2 hours that I just posted. Passion, okay? Solar plexus, fire, independence, knowingness of who I am individually, independently. Keep going with that. Keep going with that because it's helping the collective. I want to look up in the book and see if there's any key words for the hyena. Hyena. When the hyena is in balance, the hyena is charming, witty, and fun to be around. And these are the aspects that the divine feminine is doing a great job at right now. So continue on your sober path. You will remain charming, witty, and fun to be around. Otherwise, you will become hiding and masking your things that you are uncomfortable discussing. Also, this is the card that states that the divine feminine is taking their goals seriously. What chakra are the goals relating to? Solar plexus, people. This week all about solar plexus, taking your goals seriously, being an independent, autonomous, balanced creature that they are needing to know in regards to the mystical shaman oracle deck. Needing to draw them another card at once. It is certainly not for the divine. Okay, we're getting another, they're having me go back to the same deck, the mystical shaman oracle deck, and they're pulling another card for the masculine now. Place it on your right thigh, darling. A message is coming through for the divine masculine from their mother figures. Have I not told you before that you are needing to stay focused on your path? I understand that you have been pushed off of it. Now can be completely have pushed you back onto your path. It was only to encourage you. I didn't mean, oh, she's kind of apologizing. I didn't mean to seem so harsh. For I do accept you and love you now in ways that I was not capable of prior. I wanted to keep you going, to keep your dreams sustained. There were always people trying to take you down within our family. They didn't believe in you, for they were too focused on money and material wealth. It created a discord within you, striking you in your left knee. By accident, the discord created darker energies of poor self-communication, poor self-talk that is to be released now by means of this card. And Spirit told me it is not meant to be reversed, so I'm going to. Okay, wow, beautiful. Upper world for the Magdalens. Okay, so 5 plus 9 is what? 14. That equals 5, which means change. Okay, so upper world, you are needing to utilize the frequencies of the upper world in order to release the lower vibrations that are in your left knee, trapped in your left knee. And these lower vibrations are people with family that kind of were too focused on money. And so they made you doubt yourself on your true path and purpose. This created poor internal self-dialogue. So you are needing to, you must read them from the book, not. Okay, because I just was thinking, oh, I want to read them from the book about the upper world. Okay. I'm going to intuit from this card some things here. So they are needing to listen, I'm receiving, they are needing to listen to their mothers. The divine masculine is needing to listen to their mother figures. This is the way, this is the direct way. I'm seeing a very subtle image of a catfish with the whiskers. You know how those fish, and you know how those fish live in the mud? But people actually go hunting, specifically fishing for catfish. And I know it's difficult. I've seen it on TV, but what am I receiving about this catfish? Does none of your, they're telling me it's none of my turn. Well, why am I receiving visions of the catfish? They're coming out of the mud. They're coming out of the mud. That is all they are needing to know. Okay. So what the upper world card represents is how there's the middle world, that's Earth, where we are right now. Then there's the lower world, that's like past lives, karmic ties, chains, etheric cords that are holding you down. Like I said, past life incarnations, ancestral ties. Upper world is above. Okay, so it goes lower world, middle world, and upper world. And the upper world is all about connection with spirit, connection with your highest frequencies, connection with your higher self, connection with your spirit, angels, animal guides, crystal spirits. Okay, I'm feeling crystally right now when I said that. You need to get in touch with someone or something that has maternal energies, such as Mary Magdalene, for example, or Mother Mary, or your own actual mother here on earth, or someone who has passed that has spiritual angelic energies of the upper world. Go into your knee, like do a meditation on your knee where you're just focusing on the breath, and then you're like, knee, what are you going to tell me right now? I know there's been energies stored inside of you relating to not being able to follow and pursue my path fully, but I'm ready now. Information from the upper world, information from my knee, please come through and give me some kind of knowledge that I can utilize. Either that or you can actually have a conversation with your actual mom or grandma or aunt or older sister or whatever. Wait. If you, okay, divine masculines, I'm hearing now. What is that? Divine masculines, if you do not pursue the upper world in regards to releasing this trapped energy in your left knee, the upper world will come to you, I'm hearing. It is undoubtedly so. You can either choose to go access the upper world frequencies, and if you don't, it's just going to come to you. There's going to be a mother figure that reaches out to you, and they're going to give you one sentence even, or a couple words, and you're going to be like, oh, I can apply this. This helps me release those previously stored energies in my left knee. True but true, you must move on. There's something for the divine feminine within the same deck. Okay, I'm still on the Mystical Shaman Oracle card deck. It is not only true but true, you have received the card. Place it on your chest knot, but leave it where it is. They're having me place this card on my left knee now. Vanquishing control is what we are doing now. Vanquishing control is what we are needing to do now. It is what we are doing now. It is what we are needing to do now. Vanquishing control. We are no longer in the realms of the solar plexus, but we are in the realms of the third eye. We can see far and wide. New things are coming to us. It is why we are wanting to escape. We are creating space for the new energies of surrendering control, but we are eliminating outdated ways of seeing. Not everything has to be so emotional, child, they're telling me. For you can learn to smile, laugh, cry, and play without such attachment. Show them the card at once. It is not meant to be reversed. The circle. 8. The circle. So the circle is the card of, you know how when we do ritual or ceremonies, we create a sacred circle first for protection and for calling in the spirits of the south, west, east, north, to protect us, to guide us. Something they want me to actually read you from the book, Feminines. So right now, the feminine is dealing with things that they're used to, letting go of control of those things because those things have too much emotional attachment, which explains my emotional roller coasters over the past 3 days. Letting go of control and being able to receive new vision. The third line down. Unified, continuous, inclusive circle. There's something more that they are needing to know. It is from the second paragraph. It is not the third line down, but the fourth from the bottom. Imagine, even a smile to a stranger can change the course of a life. That is it. Invite them to dance in the sacred steps of life, knowing that your work, your love, your service brings greater value than you know. Stay the course, keep dancing, and all will be well. They are needing to dance. Okay, Divine Feminines, you are needing to dance. Physically move your bodies and dance. Divine Feminine is needing to move your bodies and dance. Okay, so, and that releases these emotional attachments to past things that we are feeling like we need to keep them. We need to keep control. Goodbye. We are needing to keep control. We are needing to keep these things in our field. This is a falsity. We are needing to release them by dancing. And when we dance, calling in north, south, east, west, call in these cardinal directions, call in these energies, entities of higher vibrations of love to join us in the dance. And as we dance, let go of control. Let go of control. And as you let go of control, in the dance, your actual controlled, excessively emotional attachments leave you, which provide you with that space so that you can see more, so that you can develop that third eye more, okay? It is not only true, but true. There's something more that they are needing to know. Feminine are needing a Work Your Light card at once by Rebecca Campbell. Work Your Light Oracle cards. That's the book. I'm like, why isn't this shuffling right? What is this? It is the third card. Current situation for feminines, this is not, but instead it is what they are heading towards. You must not show them the card or telling them that the anticipation of what is to be revealed here is not sought after, for it is naturally occurring in the next 2 to 6 hours, up to 2 to 6 days. So in 2 to 6 hours, this is what, darling, it is meant to be reversed, for it has not. It is, okay, so it's in the future. So they want it to be reversed, but I'll just show you what it is. It's not a happy card. It says, align your life, what is no longer in alignment with who you truly are. Okay, actually, I love this. Because in 2 to 6, I'm going to go outside and dance after this. Literally, I'm going to go outside and dance. Or maybe I'm just going to dance in my room on my bed. Because in 2 to 6 hours, Divine Feminine, we are being presented with an opportunity to align our life. So something's going to be, if it's obviously not in alignment, that means it's something we're attached to. It's those lower frequencies. It's that emotional excessive attachment. And we are going to be presented with something in 2 to 6 hours to 2 to 6 days, depending on how clear and balanced you are. We are going to be presented with this opportunity to align our life. Okay? So dance. Dance, people, dance. Let it out. Let go of control. Dance super weirdly. Don't care who's looking. Dance really weird, like full blown weirdo. Get it on. That is going to help you align your life because something is presenting. Whereas for the masculine aspect of things, they are needing to go to the upper world, which is a more like peaceful, kind of meditative, prayer oriented in order to do their release. Okay, in order to do their release, the masculines. Feminine is needing to dance. Okay, yes, we get to get crystal cards now. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the deck. It's Crystal Intentions Oracle, Guidance and Affirmations by Margaret Ann Lembo. So the cards are double-sided, a crystal and then affirmations. Okay, the first card that came through is for the feminine. Not only are we preaching what we have already been through, our solar plexus activations and awakening, but we are preaching entirely too much to others. We are needing to find the stillness in ourselves, for we are still quite emotionally attached to the people, places, and gifts of the past. It is why we are needing to dance. It is why we are needing to let go of control. We do not have to control the masculine. They are rising up on their own accord in a beautiful rhythm, pattern, and frequency of their own. Children of Divine Feminine, heed this message. Let go of control, projecting your preaching onto the masculine, for they are acknowledging, receiving, intuiting, and rising on their own accord. Okay. Okay. So what is this card? It is who we are presenting as. Yee, that's great because Spirit told me to wear purple and amethyst and sleep with amethyst. And here we go, babies. Amethyst. This is Divine Feminine right now. We are presenting as Divine Feminine. Oop, repeated myself. Whoops, I meant to say Divine Feminine. We are presenting as amethyst. I pay attention to my intuition and dreams. I easily interpret their messages. So feminine aspect of all humans. Pay attention to your dreams. Develop, oh, look, it's all about crown and third eye, like how we need to dance in order to let out those vibrations of control and preaching too much to the masculine. Once we let it go, it opens up top. See? Develop intuition, use your psychic, increase dream recall, and the interpretation of symbols in all areas of life. Transform and transmute negativity. Okay. Feminines, this is what we're looking at. A little kooky. We're looking a little kooky. Look how many pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's more than 6. There's 8 in this one. We are like really all these different pieces. We need to seriously let go of these pieces that are not serving us anymore. Because look how all 3 of our cards are like very pieces. Pieces. Yeah. We need to get more unified. We need to let out those little pieces that don't fit us anymore so we can become more psychic, intuitive. Even I know we are already, but even much more so. We need to stop preaching to the other people. Masculine. Oh wait, there's something that the feminine is needing to know in regards to the masculine. You must hold up the hyena card to your chest. We have been in this situation before. You are not only receiving information from the masculine at this point, but you are preaching it back onto them. For all information that you are receiving, they are receiving simultaneously. It is the precise reason why you are not needing to preach it to them. Remind them that do not use excessively harsh words, less cursing, more eloquent. Rise to the frequency of Purple Child and tell your fellow humans to do the same. Okay, so I know I said the SHIT word a couple times in this. They don't want me to curse anymore. They don't want you to curse anymore because purple is a high frequency in the spectrum of light. And that's how we're presenting as. So we shouldn't be like cursing and doing these lower vibrational things with our speech for feminine. For masculine, you must draw them a crystal card, not, but instead a work your light. Okay, we're getting a work your light card now for the masculines. It is not only true, but true. You are not needing to replace it into the deck. The one you have received is not only accurate, but is of their highest good to know at once. There is nothing more that needs to be said. It is not meant to be reversed, child. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Okay? So, divine masculine. You know what fire does, right? Fire burns away the cords. Use fire. You know what I suggest to the divine masculine? I suggest a divine masculine. You guys have a nice array here. I suggest to the divine masculine to do a prayer or an intention setting or meditation where they pray to the beings of the upper world, spirit guides, guardian angels, animal guides, crystal spirits, blah, 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 higher self, unity consciousness, to please provide them with fire that will burn away their cords. That's what the divine masculine needs to be doing right now. Because the cords are all on the lower realm, and you guys are needing the assistance from the upper world right now. So you guys are kind of letting go of stuff lower. So we're all doing lots of letting go, apparently. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, my fingers are in the way. But so for the divine masculines with this protection, I also want to add that call back your power. Where is the power? It's the solar plexus. You are doing this already. You are calling back your power already. It is undoubtedly so. There is nothing more that they are needing to know. They said what I said before is correct. Seek wisdom and advice from the upper world to provide you with a sustainable fire that will help you release your cords and continue to call back your power in doing so. The crystal is of the highest good, although the masculines are not needing one. We will provide them with who they are presenting as. Okay, remove this from the deck. This is who you guys... Did we get this one last week? I feel like we did. I don't remember though, because it just comes through. But this is who you guys already were. carnelian. Creativity is flowing through me in a myriad of ways. I courageously bring my ideas into actuality. You've already started doing this. You've already done this. Realizing your unlimited potential, activating your creative mind, stimulating the courage to fulfill life purpose and potential. Your fire's already lit. So now, who you are presenting as now for divine masculines. Let's not go further. There are no messages other than hold it up to your crown. Child. They're just calling me child. Child. Your divine masculine counterpart has a specific message coming through. Listen to the goddess Freya. Reach out to Freya and message. Okay, you know who you are. You need to reach out to the goddess Freya, who is who I'm presenting as anyway. So you need to, when you go to the upper world, you in particular, ask for guidance from Freya. Okay, love you. Let me get back to. For divine masculine as a whole, there are two choices. They're showing me a W. Choice number 1, continue on the path of honesty, purity, guidance from upper world, continuing down their soul path. Option number 2, turning back. This creates more stagnant energies in their left leg, knee and down. They will begin to feel pins and needles in their feet before and after sleep. What is this pinnacle in the middle? Why are you showing me a W then? If there's two choices, then what's in the middle? The middle is not only the perfect way, but it is a releasing of the past and therefore a continuation through the future, having simultaneously adjusted both frequencies to be aligned into one. It is not to neglect where you have come from, my children, but it is to acknowledge it and yet stepping away from it into the true audaciousness, authenticity. Reveal the card at once. You guys, we're all blue and purple. Before I even looked at the card, they said that the men are blue. They said that the masculine was blue. So look at how we're right next to each other on the spectrum. And give me a break. Did we get this card too last week? I feel like the masculine and feminine have completed their switch because I remember getting these cards. I just don't remember for who was for who, which card. But now the masculine is the one. Oh my God, look how perfect this is. I am focused on my own sacred path. This is the most perfect card. Blue tiger's eye. It's easy for me to see beyond the obvious. What's the obvious? What your grandfather was doing. What's the obvious? What your dad was doing. What the society wants you to do as a masculine. It's easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am focused on my own sacred path. This is so aligned with everything that I've received and channeled. Okay? Also, there's nothing more that they're needing to know. They're telling me not to read you the back. Okay? But look at how we're next to each other on the spectrum. That's beautiful. It's like we're holding hands now. I love it. There is certainly nothing more that is needed to be shared other than the fact that you yourself have a channeled message coming through. You are needing to end the video. Okay. I'm going to play a little bit of kalimba since I've done a lot of channeling. I'm going to play a little bit of kalimba and stare at the pretty trees outside as I do so. So I just want to say, let me say my gratitudes before I play. Thank you to all of those who were involved. Thank you to those who were watching. Thank you to all beings of love and light that assisted me in this process of receiving healing messages for the divine feminine and masculine. It is well received. You may play. Okay. They're telling me that's it. Like, I'm done. There's channeled messages waiting for me on a personal level. Thank you guys so much, honestly, for being with me. I genuinely love you all as humans, as souls, as friends, as family. Blessings to you all. Like I said, take what resonates. Let the rest pass through. Hopefully this helped. And I'll see you again next week. Love you guys.